on King Gabe. No, it's kind of late and everything there, but I just thought I'd go on and get this weekly update out of the way. Yeah, like I said, got this 6 day work week, Monday through Saturday. So yeah, just the thing, kind of like I say, getting stuff out, kind of getting set up so that way when I be getting off of work, I can be working on this book. The only live stream that I'll have that, of course, will be doing other than this will be the Bible reading. I'm going to get into that in just a second. Um, don't want to keep y'all. Don't want to keep the video too long. So, just in a brief note, pretty much a lot of the same from last week. Working on the book. I actually got deleted scenes, if that makes any sense. I know that's usually something you hear like from a movie or something. They say like deleted scenes on the bone, on the DVD and stuff like that. But well, I guess technically, air stuff that I took out. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. Let's see. Kind of okay. Take this out. Yumeko. All right. So let's see. Right here. Deleted scenes. Um, so I'm bringing it up right now. So there was some things that I probably mentioned it in. Oh, here it is. So I mentioned this in. I think I mentioned this in the last update video. Kind of the opening of the book where it was going to start with Brownie's TV show for the first chapter, and then it would be revealed that he's telling about it to Emily. Turns out I took that out, but I figured I might possibly use it for something else in the future, like maybe to attach to a future story. Like that's one thing Sherry told us about, like with our plays and stuff like that. Don't even if you change stuff in your script, yeah, always make sure you keep all your drafts. That way, maybe if you want to come back to something that you took out for one version of it, you might want to use it for this, or you might even want to use it for a different play or something. So, yeah, just always keep track of everything, even stuff that you take out of it, because you never know, it could be used again. Sort of like some of the flashback videos that I've showed you guys. Things that were recorded a while back. Some of that stuff can be even used there. So you just never know. So the whole TV show thing, yeah, that's been taken now. I kind of felt like it gave too much information in there, and also, um, yeah, like I say, it was. It's. I mean, it's not a bad scene there, but it was taking away from what the fact it's supposed to be his rescue mission on Uranus. So it was starting to take away from that there. Even though this was just going to be the first chapter, and then it would go into that. But yeah, it was kind of taking a little long to get there. Um, Sort of like Principal reacts when he's like, "Okay, we're going on a little too long here." So that's why that was taken out. Um, and there was another way I was going to open up at first. I went to the Barnhart fire station where Samuel and Julie were training and, complimenting each other on their moves and stuff like that. And then it was going to be that, they would end up uh, after that going to, excuse me, to hear about Brownie's little battle suit and everything. But then I figured, nah, because the like I say, it wasn't gonna take as long as the other one, but it didn't. But it still didn't feel. It still felt a little out of place. And like as I mentioned that, we're gonna have a Star Striker series next year after I've completed book 4 for Brownie and everything, his little origin and everything, the rescue mission on Uranus and the play. That'll start the first Star Striker book and then the first Wild On book. But this little opening here with the training thing kind of feels like it probably would make it would probably fit better in the new Star Striker series there with training and him being a superhero and stuff like that. So so that's so that was that there. So with how this starts there, it's pretty much any of y'all the that's seen the play reading. We mentioned about when I read how his spacesuit was, his battle spacesuit and everything was. It's pretty much reintroducing that at the beginning, but it starts in the current time first, where turns out Billy's made some modifications to it to make it more where he could still use it in space, but he could also use it here on like Earth and in Yumeko when he even if he's not in space, because of course with the space setting, it has all the stuff of course to keep your oxygen and all that, but this one would be able to function both ways, similar to the Iron Man armor. Of course, remember in the first movie, it was like, how'd you solve the icing problem? Icing problem? Yeah, see, then over time, he figured that, he solved that problem with the nanotech and all that. I think that's how it happened. But anyway, yeah, similar to that kind of where he could, fly in space and stuff, uh, but also still deal with things on Earth. So that's, so yeah, they're pretty much just explaining that. It's kind, and then after that, it's kind of the chapter's not too long. I've actually completed the first chapter. But that's basically what it is, pretty much explaining the suit and everything. And there's some things added to it that wasn't in the spacesuit that he used on Uranus back in high school there, that the play was focused on there. So, but we're about to go in. So chapter two is going. Brownie's going to tell this story. To Hiko once again, because obviously he's already heard it, because he told it to Samuel. Surely, I know kids like Naomi, like Naomi and Brian probably haven't heard it, but of course, they're like, hey, we're talking about the suit and everything. Hey, can you tell us that story again? And that's where so chapter two, after a brief chapter one, we go right into the flashback story. It's definitely going to be more fleshed, as I mentioned before, going to be more fleshed out because it's him in high school. So you're going to get to see a little bit extra stuff there, but it will be Brownie focused there and pretty much within, cohesive with the story, of course, there. Um, so, and of course, like I say, Brownie is supposed to be 16 in the flashback. Supposed to be 16 in the flashback. So, Yumi, like I say, hadn't mentioned. There's no mention of. Well, there will be. Point is, yeah, 1990, the first Yumiko book, Hiko and Samuel are both 8 years old. So that's how old I was in 1996. Now, of course, EJ, his likeness is in Star Strike. Of course, he was younger, like 3 years old. But like I say, our characters in this one would actually both be 8. Actually, Samuel's character would be 7, about to turn 8 that July. So for our characters, their birthday is in the same year, just with different months. So in this case, Samuel is actually just some months younger than Samuel. There, same year, but there's some months younger. So before his birthday, he's actually 7, actually right now, about to become 8 when his birthday comes around. So that's yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, so that's what's pretty much going to be going on there. And as for the live streams, we basically it's just like I said, it's going to be the Bible reading live stream. I don't know what the deal is at work. For some reason, I don't get the say why Um, when my department lead goes on vacation, for some reason that puts me in the closing, even though we got somebody there with us, as a filler in to, that way we won't be shorthanded and stuff. So I don't get that there. I don't know. I don't know what's up with Kroger, but cause like I say, cause I remember, like I say, last time my department lead went on vacation. Originally, I was supposed to open Wednesday morning, and for some reason it got changed to the evening, even though we had the filler in, and he worked and he was there that day. Like he could have closed though. Yeah, so I don't get that there, and so whatever. So since I'm closing Wednesday, this time I'm gonna do the Bible reading on Tuesday night. Kind of like normally Bible studies at churches are usually Wednesday night at most churches, but you do have cases where there are some churches you go to where it be on Tuesday night. I kind of prefer Wednesday night more so. It just because that's what I grew up with, and that's kind of yeah. It feels more classic, midweek there. But anyway, for this week, yeah, it's gonna be on a Tuesday night because I have to close Wednesday night, and it's like and normally and I say Wednesday night, and of course I also have to close Thursday night. So yeah, so we're gonna do it Tuesday. I ain't gonna be waiting till no. I could wait till Friday, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna go on and do it Tuesday night. So yeah, Tuesday night Bible reading, and that way I can get further in this book, and all goes well. I should be able to have a live stream Saturday. It won't be the next Heroes of Dream book. If I do, it's not going to be the next Heroes of Dream book. It's going to be more than likely an update of of my Yumeko novel. That way, you guys can know what's going on, just like I told you here. But there'll be, but I'll try to. But I will definitely have some more written to it with the time allotted there, and only doing the Bible reading. Definitely gonna be dropping some shorts on you, not these shorts, and of course I do have some videos that's gonna be coming to you guys as well. Matter of fact, I should be there's a video I should be dropping. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but it's gonna be quite interesting there. Matter of fact, two of them are gonna be quite interesting. Um, one of two of them gonna be quite interesting, and well, pretty much all of them gonna be quite interesting. So yeah, there's some new videos that's gonna be coming to you guys. One will be dropped this week at some point. Just a matter of what day will I drop it. So, but it'll more than likely be after the Bible reading Tuesday night. So it'll be anywhere between, I would say, Wednesday or Friday, because I plan to give you guys an update live stream on Saturday. So yeah, so that's what's coming up. Yep, everything else pretty much the same. Waiting to see old Scooby Doo, blah 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 blah, and other projects, things, and so that's all I'm gonna do. Like I say, that way, so I can go and get ready for bed there. And like I say, make sure y'all start closing stuff out here. I gotta also put up some laundry too before we go to bed. So yeah, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Uh, be sure to also get our available books. Hit us up on that Patreon, just like Iceman Universe, as well as and also check out his stuff and give him some support. You got full length reactions to Netty, Naruto, One Piece, Spy Family, Hey Arnold, and of course Courage the Cowardly Dog. Also support the Miracle Crew. Yes, definitely do that. Yours truly, King Gabe, Big Sis Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, and Queen Tina, and also EJ the Supreme. And on top of that, hang out with us Discord, Facebook, and in the live streams. And we can sell each other some stuff on that McCary app. And without further ado, we'll see y'all. See y'all later. I might just go to sleep right here in front of y'all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Good night, everybody.